Hi, I'm Gallagher Hogan, part of the engineering team here at Micronics. Today we're going to demonstrate how to install a CGR filter cloth onto a filter plate. Some tools you need before you get started are a hammer, a caulking wedge, an air hammer if you have one, a Micronics CGR filter cloth, and of course your filter plate. Before you get started, you want to ensure that your filter plate is fully cleaned and free of any debris or solids buildup, especially in this groove. That's where your rope gasket is going to be pounded in later on. Now that your plate is cleaned, you can begin by folding your filter cloth and rolling it up very tightly. The tighter your filter cloth is, the easier it will be to feed it through your feed hole. Now that you have your cloth rolled up, you can begin inserting it into your feed hole. Now I like to grab one portion of the cloth and pull it at a time. Now this filter cloth is outfitted with a Micronics rubber neck that has a flange on it. So you'll need to fold this in order to get it through the feed hole. Once your cloth is fully inserted, ensure that the top of your filter cloth aligns with the top of your filter plate. Once this is in place, you can lay your plate down on a sturdy surface and begin to pound in that gasket. Now it's time to pound in your cloth gasket into the groove. You want to start in your corners and make sure you go completely around the plate so that all four corners are seated. Once you have the corners tacked in, you can begin in the center of each side and work your way towards those corners. You can do this by using a wedge and a hammer, or if you don't have a wedge available, you could use a block. However, I like to use an air hammer because it saves time and energy. Now that your cloth is fully seated in the groove, run your finger along the edge and make sure there are no high spots. If there are, make sure you tack them in. Now that you've completed the installation on one half of your filter cloth, it's time to flip over that plate and repeat the process. And remember, if you have any questions about filter cloth, filter plates, filter presses, or optimizing your filter press, please don't hesitate to contact Micronics.